Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today, we're going to talk about 5 things you must know before starting a 10K per month social media marketing agency. Ladies and gentlemen, so many of you guys are struggling. Perhaps you're thinking about dibbling and dabbling in SMMA. Perhaps you want to finally make money this year. You're looking for a home-based business. But there's some things I believe you need to know before you start an agency, okay? Perhaps you've just been watching my YouTube videos, watching me cold call. Well, you're gonna wanna lock into this training that I'm about to do. Grab a pen and a piece of paper because I'm gonna give you 5 things I believe you need to know before you get involved with social media marketing, okay? I believe this is important to your success if you truly wanna make 10K per month. I wanna let you know what you gotta expect when you're about to embark upon SMMA, okay? I know you see the glitz and the glamour, and you see us guys making 30K a month, and you know, people are running ads and all type of stuff, and perhaps you're watching other people's YouTube channels, and it's all fine and dandy. But I believe there's some things you must know, okay? Some things you must expect if you're going to embark upon this beautiful opportunity we call SMMA. So let's dive right in it. Ladies and gentlemen, turn off your distractions. Make sure you guys comment. If you need help, make sure you click the link in the description. You guys can grab the ICP course. People are getting phenomenal results. You guys are going to want to grab that right away if you're serious about making big money in SMMA to the tune of $10,000, $20,000 a month. Okay, so let's just dive into this and give you guys the goods. Okay, number 1, okay, you're starting a business. Okay, and this is the Achilles heel for most people. Okay, they think SMA is all about getting a client. Ladies and gentlemen, once you get a client, you got to know how to keep a client. And if you look up the definition of business, that's what it truly means, is to get a client and keep a client. Okay. And business, ladies and gentlemen, involves dedication and commitment, okay? You can't start a business today and close it down tomorrow because you're struggling. You don't know what you're doing, and you give up and you quit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a hobby or a wish or ideal, okay? And that's why you see 98% of the people in SMMA fail, is because they think it's just something you can get involved with, make a couple dollars, sit back, drink your tea, and relax and watch TV and turn some ads. No, ladies and gentlemen, it is a business. It requires dedication. It requires commitment. Notice that the people that are making big money are the most committed, and they understand, and they treat it. This is important. They treat it like a business. How do you know you're serious about your agency? You have office hours. When you go to Walmart, before you go into the door, they have their hours of operation posted. What hours are you making cold calls? What time are you communicating with your clients? What are you doing to find better outsourcers, or perhaps learn how to set Facebook ads or Google ads up for your clients? Ladies and gentlemen, you are in a business. You get paid to solve problems, okay? That's why businesses exist. They solve problems, we pay them, or they pay us, okay? So you're starting a business. This is not a hobby. You can't do it one day and then pick it back up 2 weeks later. No, you got to commit to it. 8 hours a day, Monday through Saturday, okay? You got to commit to this thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't do it when you want, because if you treat it like a hobby, it pays you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, it pays you like a business. And that's why so many people aren't making the big money in SMMA, because they're treating it like a hobby. Okay, there's things that's required, like making calls and buying courses and all the stuff that you got to do, and most people aren't willing to do it. So therefore, they get paid like a hobby. I get paid like a business. Why? Because I treat my SMMA agency like a business to the tune of 30K a month, and on my way to making 50K a month. Why? Because I treat it serious. I invest in myself. I dedicate myself. I commit. I sacrifice. Okay? Some nights I don't want to stay up, but I have to, because there's things that require me in my business to do that. I got to get the job done, okay? Next, you have to work. This is important. Too many of you guys want something for nothing. That's not how life works. A lot of you guys want things handed to you. I was brought up that you work for what you want. Okay. Now, the beautiful thing about SMMA is I don't have to trade 40 hours of my day to get a check. Ladies and gentlemen, when I first started, I was slaving 40 hours a day or 40 hours a week, what have you. Sometimes I was working 8 to 10 hours a day. You know, I was getting that OT, trying to get as much money as I can, but I found that that wasn't the way to go, okay? I was working during the night, sleeping during the day. I was overpaid, okay? I was overworked and underpaid, okay? And it just wasn't cutting it, plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. And luckily, I stumbled upon SMMA just like you. But I said to myself that if I commit to this thing could pay me $10,000 a month. And I committed to it, and it paid me $10,000 a month. I got the courses. I did what was necessary. And I thank God I did do that, because look at me now, okay? But you got to be willing to work. If you want to check, you got to go to work. And a lot of you guys are getting involved in SMMA thinking that you could just easily pick up the phone and just easily get a client day one. You guys don't want to take rejection. You guys don't want to get courses. You don't want to work. You want to build your skill set and get the outsourcers. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just bust your bubble, okay? If you don't work for it, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to knock on your door and say, hey, here's 5 clients. No. You got to roll your sleeves up, and you got to talk to 50, 60, 100 people a day so that you can find the right clients so that you can make the money necessary to hit $10,000 a month. So you got to go to work, okay? So don't be fooled that you can push this little button. You can just instantly pick up the phone and get clients, and you got a $10,000 a month agency. No, got to work for it, okay? If you want it, you got to be willing to work for it. I don't know how long it's going to take you, but you got to work for it, okay? Next, take sales skills. This is important. Ladies and gentlemen, your skills pay the bills, okay? And in sales, the reason why I love cold calling, you guys that have been with me a long time, you're subscribers of the channel. If you guys are not subscribers of the channel, make sure you subscribe. But the reason why I love cold calling versus starting with all the other strategies, and all the other strategies work, but the phone builds your sales skills. And you need sales skills if you're going to close deals in SMMA. I don't care what course you buy. Ultimately, it's going to end up with somebody having to pick up the phone and talk to a client. And cold calling builds your sales skills, and that's what I teach you. Click the link in the description, grab the ICP course so you guys can see how this all works. And yes, there's closing videos and everything in there so you guys can model it and scripts and everything you need. But it builds your sales skills, okay? Your negotiation skills, okay? You could buy a course on how to get clients through Facebook ads, but it's going to end up with you picking up the phone. Nobody's just going to send you $2,000 through the internet, okay? They want to talk to somebody. They want to see somebody. They want to see somebody in person or on Zoom or on the phone or what have you, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to need your sales skills. You're going to need sales skills in order to build a successful agency. Okay, so don't let nobody fool you that you can only work on the outer man and not the inner man. The outer man means you buy a course or somebody saying all you have to do is push this button. That's the outer. You have to work on the inner first, because when you get better, your money gets better. Ladies and gentlemen, write that one down. When you get better, your money gets better. And the reason why 98% of the people online are struggling, and perhaps you're struggling, you're not working on yourself. So it takes sales skills, okay? And you can build these sales skills. The beautiful thing about it, it only takes 30 to 90 days to make this a reality, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it takes, okay? 30 to 90 days, and you guys can have the skills necessary to make $10,000 a month. And if you guys want to acquire that sounds good. You want to work on yourself. You're tired of not getting ahead and having clients, click the link in the description and grab the course. Study it religiously for 60 to 90 days, and you guys will come out on the other side just like I did, to the tune of $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. But you need sales skills. Don't let nobody trick you on this one. I don't care what course you buy, you still have to improve your sales skills because you're going to need to communicate. Let me say that again. You're going to have to communicate with a client. You guys want to make $2,000 to $3,000 a month? You want a business owner, a plumber, or a dentist, or a painter to hand you $3,000 through the internet without getting on the phone with them? Ladies and gentlemen, you're selling yourself a false dream. And I hate to wake you up, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, you need to improve your sales skills, okay? You got to get better. Next, you need money to invest. This is another big one. When I started my agency, okay, and I stumbled upon it, I said, I'm going to learn from somebody who's already doing it. Here's 500. Here's 1,000. I was investing money. I took the money from my job and I invested into myself and into my agency. You need money. So many of you guys want to try to just watch all free YouTube videos. You don't want to buy courses. You don't want to read books. You don't want to go to seminars. You don't want to invest in trainings. How do you expect to get better if you're not doing the things that's going to make you better? You're not going to get better. You're going to struggle with no clients and you're not going to build an agency. What allowed me to go from warehouse to making $10,000 a month in less than 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, is I invested in the course. I implemented it. I just didn't buy the course. I implemented it. Okay, because a lot of people say, well, Maurice, I don't have money to invest in a course. Get a job. And the money you make from your job, buy the courses because it's going to be short term. Go work at McDonald's. Okay, here in California, our minimum wage is about $14 an hour. Okay, so if you're in the state of California, you have no excuse, yet alone the state of, in the United States, period. If you live in the United States, you have no excuse that you can't invest $2,000 to $3,000 into yourself and into an agency because you can go get Uber, Lyft, you can go find any type of job, okay? So many companies are hiring, all right, ladies and gentlemen? So stop using that excuse, I don't have the money to get a course. No, you just don't want to do it. You just don't want to sacrifice. And if you're not willing to sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen, you won't be successful. My mentors told me, Maurice, if you want success, and I said I did, he said, here's what you do. Write this down, ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, in one sentence. Do the thing that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Write that down. If you want to be successful, all you have to do is do the things that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. What are the things that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do? Unsuccessful people aren't willing to read books. They're not unwilling to invest in courses. They're unwilling to sacrifice. They're unwilling to invest in trainings and programs. They're unwilling to take action. And most definitely, they're unwilling to pick up the phone and make cold calls and go beast mode like your boy or your uncle Maurice, okay? So you got to invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Plain and simple. I hope you guys wrote that down. That was a nugget. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it takes time. A lot of you guys are jumping in SMMA, and in 2 days, you're not making $10,000 a month, and you're saying this doesn't work. You're buying courses, blaming it on the course. Ladies and gentlemen, Rome was not built in a day, okay? It takes time for the baby to grow. Can you imagine a newborn mother having a baby and 10 days later, the baby is now 19 years old? No, it takes time for the infant to grow. It takes time for your baby SMMA agency to grow. And you dictate how long it takes. Now, it may take 2 weeks before you get 2 clients. It may take 2 months. It may take a year. But it's dependent upon how much energy, okay, how much time you invest in it. If you put 30 minutes a day in it, it's going to take you longer. But if you say, hey, Maurice, I get 24 hours a day. I'm going to lock myself in a room. I'm going to grab your course, read the scripts, get better, read sales books, listen to Les Brown, listen to Brian Tracy, these guys, Jim Rome, okay? You can do a search on YouTube and find these guys so you can reprogram your mind, okay? Because you got a lot of negativity going through your mind, music that you're saying to yourself, and it needs to be interrupted, okay? And you listen to these guys, and it's going to help reprogram your mind. But it takes time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you sacrifice and you go beast mode, You guys want to get this done in 30 to 60 days? Take 3 hours out of your day, lock yourself in your room, get on the phone, get the course, and just go beast mode. Okay? And I guarantee you, after the end of 60 days, you'll be making $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Okay? But you got to focus, commit, and put the time in. What you put in it is what you get out of it. You put nothing in, you get nothing out. And so many people are putting nothing in and they're getting nothing out. How much money have you invested in SMMA in the last 30 days? And if it's zero, ladies and gentlemen, you are selling yourself a false dream. Okay? Get out there, find the resources, buy the resources that's going to make you better and that's going to put money in your pocket. And I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 60 to 90 days, your life is going to be different. Your life is going to change. Your bank account is going to increase. Your bills are going to be paid off and you could have to fire your job. Keep in mind, it just takes time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Don't get frustrated. A lot of you guys are frustrated you haven't gotten your first client yet. It may take you a little longer because your skill level is low. Okay? So if you have a low skill level, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take you longer to get a client. But that's okay. Just don't give up and you keep moving. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the training. I hope has been of immense value to you. If it has, comment below. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you subscribe. I continually put out fire like this on a regular to help get you guys to $10,000 a month. And most importantly, if you haven't purchased the ICP course, ladies and gentlemen, grab it right now. So many people are going from $0 to $5,000, $10,000 a month by investing in this course, taking action. They're making boatloads of money, and you can do the same thing. You don't have to struggle. Stop struggling. Click the link in the description, grab the course. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, you can also sign up for that, and I'll take you by the hand and take you to the land, the promised land of $10,000 a month, okay? So, guys, that's it. Listen to this training 100 times. It's going to really help you get an understanding of what you're about to embark upon when it comes to social media marketing. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.